Yep. I think I have this on recording. Yes, I have it on recording. Hello guys, welcome back. So this was on a plastic bag, but I just take the plastic bag out because it has my address on it. But if I... Yes! Force my way through the plastic bubble wrap, you will see that I have in here the Kingdom, oops, this side is better, the Kingdom Micro Monster Pro, and they even sent the freebie. It's the Kingdom 8X++ Shadow Tip. I believe this should be yep, it's exactly what I was thinking. It's a braided line, 8 strands. They send it for free, so thank you, Kingdom. It's 1.5 PE. It will go in here because I will not be putting 1.5 PE braid on my Micro Monster Pro. I will put thinner line, but as you can see, it's an amazing package. Pretty good, with this plastic that I will take out because I don't want to do this on the table, because yes, to the ground. Man, Kingdom surely knows how to make packaging. Whoop, teaser, I will show you a closer look on the table. See you guys there.
So now that we are on the table, we can see clearly that this packaging is 5 out of 5. Very good looking packaging, and already you can see that mine is the left-handed version as usual. Again, as soon as you open the drawer, you get that nice thick and expensive foam, but if we take it away, we can see that we have a pouch for our reels saying Kingdom. I think it's around the same one that I got with my Micro Monster Pro. You get a key to open your reel if you want, a card, so you can introduce yourself as the Micro Monster Pro, which is actually not a good name if you are a male. But either way, you have the explosion diagram with all the bits and bobs that go on this reel, and that's about it. There is just something saying about you pushing the spool, so if we put everything back in again on the box, I can take a closer look to the reel itself. So the stats on this reel, this is a 7.6 to 1 gear ratio. It features 6+1 stainless steel ball bearings, and it has 4 kilos of drag, so around 8.8 pounds if my Freedom Mats is correct. The ergonomics on this reel are actually pretty good. The only thing I would add up on this is probably in the future some bearings on the knobs instead of bushings. You have a carbon handle, the knobs are TPE, so they are very grippy. You don't feel any geariness at all. Again, the full frame is made of aluminum. As I'm checking here, you will have that sweet Viper decal. And if I open the side plate, which I'll make it look a little bit more difficult than it is, because I don't know how it is. It's just you push the lever to open and you push it. I was trying to twist it, but it just come out like this. And now you can see the Mag Force Z type of brakes, as I featured on also the Beer King antenna. In there you can see the aluminum anodized inside, and like everything from Kingdom, the quality control seems impeccable. The only thing that I have on my reel, it's my fingerprints with grease, because I was holding the bearing. It has still a little bit of grease on the side, but everything feels very solid, very well put together. And I remember you guys that you can get this reel sometimes as low as $60. So now if I pick up the brake assembly, you can see that there's a track inside where that inducted cup will go. As you can see in this image, so this is the whole assembly. You can see that inducted cup going in the track, and in here you can see how it comes in and out, just like the Beer King Athena. But these guys from Kingdom call this the CSB, the Circular Suspension Adaptive Braking System. And there's still some conundrum how this works, because as you can see, the brakes will move in and out on the direction of the shaft, but supposedly they also go in and out of the shaft, so X and Y movement. And now I just weighted the spool, and again Kingdom didn't lie, so 6.2 grams on the spool. Now I'm just moving the brake assembly back and forth, so again this is the X movement, and you see me poking with my nail, that's the I axle. As you can see in here, I think this picture explains it better. So now that we have that cleared, not that clear because there are claims that the I-axle doesn't work, but I will just take a quick measurement of the dimensions on the spool. So it's 25 millimeters wide. The rim on it, it's, let's see, 32 millimeters. The inside of the spool, it's a very deep spool for BFS applications, it's 20 millimeters. But again, you are not obliged to fill them up with line or put less line but thicker one, because again, the drag is just 4 kilos. I thought they would put a little bit more drag on this reel since it has a deeper spool. But either way, if we put everything back together, now we can just spin it a little bit. As I can see, there's not a lot of free spooling, but that is not an indicative of anything. If we weight the reel, it's 137.8 grams, so under the claim weight, which is, I think it's if it's not a first, it's one of the very few reels that are not over the stated weight by the manufacturer. And now we just take a look at the size of the handle, so 85 millimeter on the axles of the knob and 90 on the whole length of the handle. And if we take my calipers away, we can make a quick sound check to see how this reel sounds. So I will shut up for a moment. Now the only thing left to do is test this reel for real, on the real world, on real applications, with real fish and real life. Sorry, I will stop saying real. But either way, I really like this reel. Unfortunately, I'm not yet able to test it on the sea, but as you can see in here, it casts pretty well and it already caught fish.
Yeah.
Even with the BFS rod, but I will give you my in-water feedback on my next video. See you guys, bye.